QWERTY. Oh, sorry, you can't see. I'll get rid of this. Say goodbye to that. Alrighty. Where'd it go? Here we go. Sorry, Dactyl and QWERTY. Oh, I've done a few for Dactyl now. It usually comes down to, like most things in like low diamond plat and stuff, is like macro or just like a split second decision making that just wasn't right. You can go quite far without a single build order, without any kind of meta timing knowledge, maybe a couple of basic ones like when some Hellions might hit or Banshees or whatever. You can go incredibly far with what I would like to call just on vibes, man. Just playing with vibes. I'm pretty paranoid about not having what do you call it? A wall off. Because I've lost a couple of TvTs, unfortunately, where like they've just rolled in with like two Hellions and a Reaper. I'm just like, okay, I guess I'm done. You know what I mean? Yeah, throw on. I think like good macro is nice, right? But like my whole game plan has always been like trying to play smart. I like playing smart. I like the strategy behind it, and I really enjoy trying to eke out wins through cheeky stuff. I feel like we could have held that a lot easier. What is this? Is this like 2-base mech or something? We have the units here to be able to see up here. Oh, we saw that. Did we hear the siege tank? Oh, I thought I heard a siege tank shot, but I didn't see it. So obviously that's our cue to go the fuck home. He's not taking a base. We're checking the map, which is fantastic stuff. We get a scout off. We see that this is obviously BC. We get this now. Priority should be, for me, cancelling the siege tank. So I'm going to assume that siege tank finishes. The next thing is to swap this with that and get out of Viking. Because 2 Vikings and a Cyclone absolutely crush this. Tank does not crush this. Cyclone and 2 Vikings also has way more mobility than that. I think your play is really interesting, Thrawn, because like you're just trying to be like a little cheeky fella and just have a good time. You know what I mean? Like Marines, when handled well, Marines absolutely slaughter BCs, but this initial attack it's so painful. He's killed 7 workers already. The BC getting killed is looks like that's not happening anytime soon. And he's just gonna be really harassing the crap out of us. We went for a tech lab on here instead of just swapping over. A couple of Marines extra to shoot up doesn't help us half as much as just having like 2 Vikings. Because the other thing as well, the 2 Vikings can just chase this down indefinitely, right? Until he's got his cooldown off. What's really frustrating though is he got in, he did like 8 worker kills, got out, and there's no repercussions for him. Now he's gonna have his natural setup. One thing you could have done is just drop him if you had the Marine count. But we're not really building Marines. This isn't working. Yeah, here we go. It really stalled everything. Oh, that's such a shame. You were literally here waiting for it to come back, and then he got it anyway. So hopefully we get a lock on. Ah, cheeky boy. We got another Cyclone here. I think just Vikings is a real answer here, man. This is a dude who built 1 tank, some Marines, and then he's just gonna keep massing BCs. Again, You said you went for bio. Like, Ravens are good, but don't really kill the battle cruiser, right? It disables it. It can throw some turrets down, but it does not kill it. I think this turret, what's this sensor tower, is in a really dumb spot. It probably should be here to give you warning of them moving across better, because it can still warp in and catch you. And like, even though you had that warning, we still didn't. Hey, beautiful stuff. But look at the damage that. Oh. 26 HP. But he's making a fortune from this. Nah, dude, I haven't had a chance. I've been yes, the last couple of days have been really rough with the kids and work and that. I'm just coming home from work absolutely slaughtered. The kids are being a pain to put to bed. So yeah, sorry, I haven't had a chance to watch a lot of the replays. I can do some after this if you want to hang around. Being a parent's being a parent, man. It has its ups and it has its downs. It's I wouldn't trade it for the world, but man, just a good night's sleep would be pretty fucking sick sometimes. We're sieging him up, which I don't really agree with, right? Because the BCs can come out and just Yamato these and walk away. Like, you've created no threat, no urgency here either, because you're out of range of his wall. He has nothing he needs to be worried about, and he knows that if you're here, you can't also be at home. And that's the advantage as well for him, is the Marines are so much better. The Vikings are so much better, because once he's used these Yamatos up, the Vikings can chase indefinitely. You can literally never lose. Like, one Viking can kill like infinite BCs with just micro. Like, look at that. Kills all the good units. Teleports. Oh, fuck. He is so good at timing that. I don't think I've ever seen BC teleports with such precision. Such precision. And now your shit's just running scared. We've got the Cyclone. Cyclone, awesome. Not if it's standing there getting killed, you know what I mean? Like, it just copped a bombing run and it's just staring at it. We should have gone into Vikings earlier. And just the bio, just make like a bunch of bio, have 2 medevacs, and the rest of your army is Viking. His army just runs circles around yours. The trades are incredible. 850 to 420. 420 0. The turrets are cool and all, but realistically they just don't do anything, right? And he can always just get out of dodge. It's so easy for him to come in, cause havoc, and leave, not lose anything again, get fully repaired, and exactly right, he's just banking up. He has, what does he have on the ground? 2 tanks and 4 Marines. Like, Vikings kill this. Vikings kill this. Marines do not kill this. What about your upgrades? You got 1-1. He's got 1. I think he's about to have, yeah, 1-1. You're both kind of expanding a similar pace. He's a little bit ahead. Your mules, though, are working overtime. I just feel like with the trades you've had so far, we're just so far behind here. And again, like, it's so easy for him. Or, apologies, the computer didn't like that. That's actually really good. That's a positive. Like, he paid 4K for that trade. I'm just worried that we don't have enough to keep making that trade happen, you know what I mean? Even with your economy the way it is. The only way you can sort of prevent this is by being on his side of the map and making sure that he doesn't feel like he has the freedom to do this. Because this is such an easy play for Terran as well. Like, literally fly the BCs in. Oh, I'm getting attacked. Fly them out. Teleport them out. Yamato a couple things on the way, like Yippee-ki-yay. And then just come home, repair them, and nothing changes. Like, there's no... Without you pressuring him, he just has it too easy here. We don't want to attack the planetary. No. No, GG. We don't really ever want to attack a planetary, especially while there's a tank defending it, and while he's got BCs as well, because if he's actually was really smart about it, he would have seen how committed this was and just teleport onto your main, and that's fucking game over, well and truly. But these trades, 2-1 in a TvT, is incredibly brutal. He's just chilling, man. He's not even trying. Not even trying that hard. He's half your APM. He was just like cruising through this. He's probably high. Just having an absolute ball. Playing, guess I'm going to make better cruises. And you didn't punish it. Incredibly punishing. So I feel like this opportunity here, as soon as we see the tank shot, get the fuck out. Because this is going to be killing a lot of tanks. We've got 1 kill. A lot of, sorry, Marines. 6, 8, 9. It only killed 9, but imagine how much splash damage that thing did on its journey to kill 9 of them. Right? I would pull back until we're out of tank range, and if the BCs want to follow, then I will chase it. I will chase the BCs and try to stay out of tank range best I can. Yeah, so that takes care of that. Apologies for a sec. Dactylogram? 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 There we go. Alright, so we've sorted that out. And there was one more I wanted to have a look at. So I think it was Dactyl as well. It was. Oh, I need to quit this one. Apologies. I have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah. Thrawn, if you want to just hold on, mate. Once I do this one, then I'll definitely give you replays to look. I'm just trying to do... I've just got lucky tonight that I've had double replays, so I'm just going to do this one from Dactyl again. Oh, this is... Oh. I thought this was TvT again. That's right. It is what it is. I think, no offense to Dactyl. I'm sure he'll... I'm not sure if he'll see this, actually. But I feel like he seems to get very caught in the thinking of like, well, I'm supposed to do this, and like will not branch out of the supposed standard meta. You know what I mean? Like his comments on that TvT just then were like, oh, but I'm supposed to be going Marine medevac, blah blah blah. Yeah, but every now and again, like the game presents you with something that gives you an opportunity to be like, hey, this may not be the best decision. You know what I mean? Like, you may say, well, I'm a Zerg and I play, and my Terran opponent goes for BC, so I make Hydra. Well, that's really cool until he counters by going with a ton of siege tanks at home, and now you can't push any of his bases because there's like 4 siege tanks and a planetary on each base, and you've just made a wall of Hydra. It's useless. You know what I mean? You need to juggle around a little bit. You need to think outside the box a little bit more than just be like, oh, I need to make Marine medevac because that's how Terran plays. It's a little bit more complicated than that. I think this question here was how to punish a greedy CC. I think it was CC first. I would love to run into someone that's actually doing like the White Puma build. That would be so cool. This is pretty similar though. So my TVP is pretty similar to this. Take a gas straight after or none. Nah, I think this is a little bit different in that this just gets killed, honestly, if you just went like double gate. He can't hold the low ground versus like a bunch of Stalker Zealot rocking up. Honest to God, he can't do it. And especially with how late his gas is, he's still got no gas. I've got so many games, I wouldn't be able to find them in the list, but I've got so many games of me just straight up dying to Protosses that do double gas, double gate and just start pumping units out. And I've beaten plenty of Terrans doing exactly that as well, just with a proxy base and just going for it. If you see him take like a CC that early, he's had to delay something, right? He can't do this and get gases, and the fact that this guy is completely gasless means there's no marauders coming, there's no factory coming. This 3cc. Wait, when did we get the sentry? Alright. So I guess the problem is we didn't see it early enough to punish it. We didn't realize, or maybe the punishment was like, how do we punish an early 3cc? So let's have a look. What does the fact that the Terran's actually on pretty even workers is a problem, I would say. Good timing to go back. We see a 3cc. We see, it was that two backs going down. Still no gases, right? So what the fuck? Just make Colossus, right? Tech into Colossus and make some Stalkers or Zealots or really anything. This guy is like, he's gotten away with murder here. 5 Marines at 3 minutes? This dies to a handful of Adepts, man. If you pushed across the map with the Sentry and the Stalker, I think you win this. You could pull the probes. Like, what beats Mass Marine? I reckon Protoss has a couple of good units versus it. We're going in for another scout again. Right? We finally see the gas. The gas is getting taken in like 4 minutes. It's so late. It's so late. It's so late to get any tech. You're ahead on workers. Your goal now should be just pumping out whatever the fuck kills what he's doing. A big concern for me would be that you don't realize how committed, I guess, he is to the Mass Marines. You're taking a 4th base at 4 minutes 37. It's incredibly greedy, considering, again, like you've seen a handful of racks and no gas. He's not teching into anything. Like, and then he's gone and taken, the Terran's like taking his 4th base behind it as well, but he's also got like a 5th CC. It's just a handful of Marines, man. If you'd have just built units all game, you would have been fine. It's 4:45. You've had the gateway, presumably you've had the gateway since like, I don't really know the timing, but let's say like a minute 30. And we produce a unit every 30 seconds. You've had a chance to have this many units on the map as well. You just didn't, because you're playing so greedy. So greed. No. We don't want to fight outside. That's it. If this was, I'm dropping like double Robo and getting into Colossus. I'm not fucking letting this happen. I'm not losing to like this Mass Marine mumbo jumbo shit. This can fuck all the way off. This is actually a little bit similar to the White Puma thing. Honestly, this is actually really similar. It's just like a quick CC. It's one gas though, because we take the natural instead and we block it off with racks and stuff. But the fact that we, like, you held that, right? You held that very well, and I feel like you lost bugger all for it, considering he could have at least killed this and he didn't. What are we building instead? We're getting the robo. I would love to see a second robo bay though, and I'd love to see us getting on the gases a little quicker. Because as these marines start piling up in number, it's going to get a lot fucking harder to hold this. He's got 1-1 coming with combat shields in the way. When combat shields comes online, wait, he didn't get stim. This is so bad. Love the terrain. I love these little croissant things. They look delicious. We don't want to talk about that one though. Ah, it's Marines. Just let him have the base. We can't. No. Just let him have the base, man. Just build units. How many gateways are you on? 3 gates. Are we getting a Colossus? We're not getting Colossus as quickly as we should. We don't want to fight this, man. We're happy to lose the base. He's taken a 5th. The thing is, this just shouldn't work, right? That's the problem. This shouldn't work. There's no reason that like 10 Marines walks across the map and just kills your 4th base. It's not a thing. Look at the supply, like 8 army versus 37. Making Colossus, but we're not chrono boosting the range. We're not getting more gases. We are making, oh, so I keep looking at the wrong one. We're making a ton of money, man. We need to be making more gas so we can. It's a lot of production happening at once. We really need to be boosting this. I've never seen anything like this, but again, this isn't a thing that happens. So say, how do I punish this? Well, you build a unit composition quicker. I love that Colossus skin. Looks so fucking sick. T has decided he's not making reactors because he's got 11 barracks. Wait, he's making 13. Yeah, this isn't a thing, man. This would be a really good Iotis episode. He has, he's gonna have like 25 racks after this. I'm guessing he's on a low gas count. Yeah, it's a low gas economy, right? So he doesn't want to make reactors because he doesn't want to spare the gas. So he's literally just pumping out. And honestly, I think by the time you factor in the cost of making the refinery and putting 3 SCVs in it, it's probably worth it just to make an extra barracks. Or in this case, like 15. 25 racks. 24 racks, my bad. 25 racks. Oh. You got good vision of this too. Like, you don't need to be on the map right now. And 2 Colossus, I don't think 2 Colossus, or 3 Colossus? Where is the 3rd one? 3 Colossus doesn't cut the mustard versus this, and you could easily throw away the game by taking a fight versus this when you don't need to. I really think we need another robo. What we want here, we see the Marines moving towards us, right? We saw this. We see all the Marines moving out. We see him taking this base. This is insane. This stuff shouldn't work. This guy's trying to play like Reyna plays Zerg. So what we want here is we definitely want our 2 Colossus together. We want our Sentry to be ready to make a force field. Nah, he's going across the map. I think you warp home. I honestly think you warp home. No, just go home. Really should have made a second robo. Or even Storm. What are you doing, man? And this... Oh, no. The Scouting Colossus. At it again. Like... What's the Prism gonna do? This is so many Marines. 96 Marines. Just Marines, not even Medivacs, man. This... You shouldn't... No one should lose to this. And this is what I mean. Like, Dactyl's probably like thinking, nah, well, against Bio, I need some like a single Robo Colossus with Zealot thingo. And like, that's all well and good. If your opponent is playing a normal game, this is not normal. This is some fucking weird shit, dude. You need to be outside the box a little bit when you play against someone who builds 140 Marines at 10 minutes. He's maxed out on 140 Marines. I've never seen anything like this. With 2-2. And the funny thing is, this dies to like 4 storms. This is straight up garbage. But you've gone, like, one of the few splashes that just won't handle this. There's no stim. It's just Marines of 24 racks. This doesn't work. This isn't a thing. We do have a second robo, but we kept, pardon me, kept handing over Colossus for free, basically. If all the Colossus were together, or a couple of sentries for force fields, doesn't matter. Like those... The way you punish this is by making the composition that beats it, and by building units earlier. That's not a thing. I wonder if he does it every game. I respect it because it's like, it's incredibly brain dead, and it probably shouldn't work, but it quite obviously is working. So congratulations to him, but I can't believe that. I actually can't believe that. Anyway, Dactyl, great games. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. I just don't think that shouldn't have worked. Pure and simple, right? It's like being like, how do I beat Zerg when they're on 100 drones going for mass lurker? Well, don't let them get to that, I guess. Yeah, Stalkers, Sentry, there's a lot of things that could have worked, except for like 8 Zealots and 2 Colossus walking into it. So much more we could have done. Stop feeding Colossus into a ball of 100 Marines. Without stim. They couldn't even like chase. If the Colossus like just kept moving back or whatever in a couple of force fields, the Marines couldn't have even chased it. He had no tech. I just don't understand.